Technology, can you believe it? Salutations, class, and welcome back. We are going to have a bit of a light week this week. We did just finish two very big milestones last week, and things are going to be a bit busy around here. Funny enough, we actually have a special event for Saturday, in which we'll be attending a friend's stream and playing Guilty Gear Strive on the second day in a row. But for now, we're going to get back to the usual relaxing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'll try to think about what we'll be picking up soon. Might be a couple of the recommendations in the Discord as well. I did say we were going to be starting Touhou pretty soon, given the fact that, well, Mystery Dungeon is here. And if we line some streams up properly, we should be able to get to some of what will be my favorite streams coming up in a few months. I wanted to leave it just waiting here, but if you stay here on the screen, it eventually goes into the actual game itself. Anywho, returning as usual. Yes, Avid, that is the goal. In fact, that's the reason why I'm playing Mystery Dungeon now, is to try to line it up alongside Touhou so we can get to Genso Wanderer sometime in maybe spring 2023 at this rate. That is ultimately the goal. Now then, I shall announce the expedition members at this time. Guildmaster, the memo, please. The chosen members are written on this memo. Step forward if your name is called. Oh, it's finally happening. My heart's a poundin', by golly. Without further ado, I will announce those who've been chosen. Our first member, Loudred. Yes, I did it! But if you really think about it, it's only natural that I would get picked. Woohoo! Says you. Big talker, yup. Is he saying that he wasn't even nervous? Next up is Corfish. Hey, I got it. I got picked, hey. Do we really have to read off everyone's verbal tics? Next is, oh, what's this? Well, this is a surprise. Our next member is Bidoof. Really and truly. Golly. Me, I'm going on the expedition. Is anything the matter, Bidoof? Come on, step forward. I sure want to step up, I truly do, but I'm feeling a mite overwhelmed here. My legs aren't moving. So be it. We'll ignore it and move on. Next we have Sunflora and Chimecho. Oh, us too? Eek! Oh my gosh! Bidoof really is in mood with that embarrassment. Yes, and there we have the expedition party members. Looks like those losers. How do we say that in a Brooklyn accent? Looks like those losers are out. Serves them right. Whoa, they had it coming. So that's it for the expedition members. What's this? There's something scribbled on the margins of the memo. The Guildmaster's writing is such a messy scrawl. This is so hard to decipher. If I said that aloud, the consequences wouldn't be pretty. Best to keep a stiff upper beak and swallow those words. It appears that there are more expedition members. The others are Diglett, Dugtrio, and Croagunk. Oh, and Skrunko and Neander. That is all. Wait a second. What? Guildmaster, this list seems to include every member of the guild. Yup, that's right. Well then, it seems that the whole selection process was meaningless. Moreover, if we were to all go, we would be leaving the guild empty. Are you sure it will be alright to leave no one to look after the guild? I'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll lock up properly. Guildmaster, I also have some misgivings. Do you think perhaps we may have too many members for an expedition? When a friend asks something like that, I have to wonder why. I mean, first of all, why does everyone have to go? French or Aussie? It's supposed to be a Brooklyn accent, and a very, very bad one at that. What's the point in having everyone participate? Huh? Of course there's a point. That is, if everyone went, it would be more fun. What? We'll be noisy and excited and having fun. I started thinking about it, and it made me so excited I couldn't sleep. What? So that's how it is, everyone. We're all going on the expedition, and it will be fun, fun, fun. Let's all do our best. Well, that's settled. Fine, let me explain the schedule. Right after this, I will hold a briefing on the expedition. As such, the chosen members, that is, everyone, each of you should get prepared to embark on the expedition. Let me remind you that this is a guild-exclusive expedition. You may not bring non-guild members of your teams. As such, you won't be able to add members at Chimeco Assembly. They simply aren't allowed to join the expedition. Keep that in mind while you are making preparations. When you are prepared for the upcoming journey, you should return here. Then, inform me of your readiness. That is all. Dismissed. I could scream, I'm so happy. Everyone's going on the expedition. Our guildmaster has done it again. I'm so shocked I'm tingling. Or chingling, if you would. I wasn't expecting us to be picked, so that was a total surprise. I'm glad we never gave up. Hey, hey! By golly, I'm mighty happy that they're even letting me go on this here expedition. Oh, but not just me. Why, everyone gets to go. It's like I'm dreaming. It's making me feel almighty emotional. It's no dream. This is really happening. Anyway, since we are all going, it means that we're all going to be put to the test as well. That's why I would like to propose that all of us apprentices work as one. And let's make this expedition a success! Yippee! That's the spirit. Yeah, that's the spirit! Let's do our best. Let's band together and do it. I like how Krogunk rarely talks for any of these. Ooh, a bigger treasure bag. Let's go ahead and get some stuff gathering. No need to look at the boards, none of that will be happening on this trip. Of course, now that we're out of the cutscene, a very warm welcome to James and Usagi, who I have not yet addressed. Aww. Let's go ahead and store our used TM. Really? That's weird. And we didn't teach it to Scrunko. That was Recycle, wasn't it? I mean, I wouldn't mind having to carry it around, but why can't we put that in storage? How did we teach it? I think Psyduck would know how to do it, right? Wait, no, that was the wide slash TM. That's right. And then Recycle, You know, it wouldn't be the absolute worst of ideas to go ahead and teach Recycle to one of our mons. Do we have to use it in a dungeon, though? Fine. Go ahead and sort everything. So now we gotta rethink our strategy quite a bit. Why can't we use it? You can't recycle a used TM that taught recycle. You'd think Eevee would be a Pokemon that could learn it. Who can learn recycle? On Bulbapedia. Here we go. Oh, was this move removed? Oh no, it's apparently still in here. Yeah, but who gets to learn it? Alright, start from Generation 4 and prior. Correct, it doesn't look like Eevee can learn it. We got Clefairy, Abra, Slowpoke. Do we have any of these? I don't think I see any Mons on our list that are ones that can learn Recycle. Let's double check. Alright, never mind. Looks like, yeah, no recyclers yet. So, we can go ahead and get rid of that TM. Noted. I'll do that whenever we actually do find a Jigglypuff. Do we have any of them that will show up for a while? I really don't think we've had one so far, just to make sure. Correct. We have not yet found a Jigglypuff, but that it might be a while before that happens. Usually, with the way these games go, they're not going to let us find a duplicate of a Pokemon we're normally meeting for a long while. Kind of arbitrary that we can't store a used TM. But fine. Petrify Orb would be good. Hurl, maybe not so much. We can sell a few apples, and I think that should be good enough. Store recycle since we're not going to use it for now, and that should be everything we need. Just one more little stop. Actually, I kind of want to talk to the Ruffians. See how things have changed for them. So, how do you guys feel knowing your plan didn't work? The expedition will be rough. We all better be well stocked with food. Whoa-ho! We're fellow members with you on the expedition, remember? We have to be more open and trusting of one another. Whoa-ho-ho! We're only stalking up. Oh, come on, don't make nasty faces at me. I need to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged again. Actually, since I did plan on it being a lighter stream week, would any/all of y'all be down for some, Watch parties perhaps on Thursday? I have a little bit of time open then. Alright, we have all of our necessary inventory. Money is stored because we probably won't be needing it on our trip. Oh, are you all ready for the expedition? The expedition will be a long journey. You should be stocked up on items. Are you all ready to go? Incidentally, you may not bring members of your team that aren't members of the guild. Understood? Good. You appear to be in full readiness. When the other apprentices assemble, I shall commence the briefing. Until then, just wait. Thing is, I'm not sure what we do for a watch party yet. All accounted for, it appears. Well then, let me explain about this expedition. First, the objective. Exploration of Fogbound Lake. Fogbound Lake? Correct. It is a lake that is said to be located far to the east. However, it is perpetually enshrouded by a dense fog. As such, its actual existence has never been confirmed. It is merely the foggy mirage of a spot that lives to this day on rumor alone. It is also rumored a treasure of exquisite beauty is hidden there. Wow, treasure? We're going on a treasure hunt? This is so exciting! Yup, it will be fun, fun, fun! Everyone, open your wonder maps, please. First off, this is where Fogbound Lake is said to be. As an uncharted territory, the area is shown under cloud cover. Our guild is here. As you can see, the lake is at a considerable distance from the guild. Therefore, we will encamp at the foot of the highlands here. That will serve as our base camp. If we were to travel all at once in a single group to the base camp, our mobility would be restricted. The strategy is to split up into several groups to travel to the base camp. I shall announce those groups now. The first group is Sunflora, Loudred, Diglett, and Krogunk.
You guys, you better not hold me back.
You should talk. The next group is Dugtrio, Chimecho, and Corfish. We're a solid group. I promise to try my best. Hey, likewise. Let's see. The Guildmaster and I shall travel as a pair. That is acceptable, yes? Aw, I have to go with Chatot. That's so boring. Please don't be difficult. This is a key element of our strategy. Meanie? Our guests, Team Skull, should travel independent of us as their own group. Understood. And the final group is Skrunko, Neander, and Bidoof. We're in the same group. I hope I can keep up. Yup. Same here, Bidoof. Well then. Everyone, let's get to it and move out. Hooray! There should be a bit more enthusiasm in that. Can I get an ooh-rah? The guild's expedition party began making its way towards Fogbound Lake. According to the plan, the party was split into the designated groups. And Neander, Skrunko, and Bidoof's group plotted its course. The group settled on a route along the seacoast to reach the base camp. Oh, it defaults to no there. Fine, I would have liked to have done that. Welcome back, Slasher. We are beginning our expedition. One of my favorite parts. One of the reasons I love this game so much is because we went out on big, grandiose limited adventures like this. The sea is up this way, Neander, and just look at this cliff. Yup, I reckon this is looking more and more like a true expedition. The path ahead surely will get tricky, just like what real explorers see. And this here is something well known to all us explorers. It's a Kangaskhan rock. Kangaskhan rock? Yes sirree, you heard it right. That there's a Kangaskhan rock. A Kangaskhan rock lets you stow and take out items, and it lets you save a record of your progress. It's a real help to travelers. Well, I haven't had much of a chance to use Kangaskhan rocks. Reckon I shouldn't oughta talk like a big shot. You know we had to. I just want to say again that this here's my first expedition. I'm feeling kind of nervous, by golly. That goes for us too. We're all beginners at this. Let's just do our best. Let's have a look at the Wonder Map. This is where we are now. We're supposed to join up with everyone at the base camp. That's way over there. So, as a first step, we could try reaching this spot. Want to try reaching here as our first objective? Yup, I agree with that. Scrunko's acting like a leader. I didn't notice it before. Must be the excitement from exploring that's bringing it out. But Scrunko, who was so timid before, is trying so much harder. Yes, Scrunko's getting stronger and more confident, bit by bit. Oh, huh? Problem? If you look closely here, there are 2 entrances. Huh? Now that is mighty vexin'. What'll we do, Neander? Which way should we go? To the coastline or the side path? You know what, I like the view. Let's go ahead and take the coast. Alright, now, let's all 3 work as one and get this done. Funny, they demonstrate to us the little Kangaskhan rock there, but don't let us actually do anything with it yet. I don't remember the music this being much of a banger. Seems we're still doing very, very well on our level. Of course, it can mess up at any time. I cannot swap places. Let's hope this throws ahead. Okay, good. Nope, I can't swap places. I will wait and see. There we go. Bidoof, if you would so kindly. Or, I guess I can't change your tactics then. Don't know why you'd be so hesitant to attack, but alright. Oh, Scrunko, why do you go running off alone? Although it seems he can take care of himself just fine. Here we go. We don't have a drought orb, so there's no way we can retrieve that. Good thing we did explore the rest of the floor. Looks like there's quite a bit of experience to be found. Although, not too much in the way of items, which is what we would have preferred. And since you'll keep at arm's length... If I remember, we need to use something to open those up. Or we have to actually get them opened up back at the village. Weird spot to introduce them. Just like how it's a very weird spot an hour early for Scrunko to introduce himself. The real Scrunko, in the flesh. He's not purring yet. He has yet to get comfy. And just because it will be an instant KO... I mean, fine, if y'all are gonna just sit there. Ooh, nicely done. The actual Scrunko can't seem to find himself getting home. There we go. Okay, we have just begun, but it is officially time for Scrunko intermission. Go on. Louder, you little fiend. There we go. Towards the mic, I need to farm you for content. Alright, it looks like he's wanting to be barely audible. Ow. 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 Okay, fine. Back to the usual business, since he does seem to want to fight me. Growl affects everyone in the room. And it would actually be pretty good for making sure everyone's weaker. That way we can hunker down on our defenses. It was fun while it lasted, but he seems to be wanting to be quiet about his purring. Bidoof's attack rose sharply, that's right! He has Simple, so all of his stat changes are going to be doubled. Yeah, he's already stopped purring. He's just gotten himself comfy. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, y'all are great, but I think Gastrodon's gonna use a special attack. Ah, welcome, Lily. Did you have a chance to hear the Scrunko? Oh, I think he's already tired of sitting around. What is it? Make up your mind and stop standing on the chair arm. What are you doing? He's just staring into space. I'll let him figure out what he wants to do. Ah, you see, we have kind of a routine around here, Lily. Every so often, we have Scrunko intermission. And he's also gonna sit in front of my face, so I might lose face tracking occasionally. Okay, I love you. Go away. Go away. All right, back to our usual business. Just every so often, we have to have Cat. Don't know why you're flailing on such high HP, but then again, you still don't know Tackle. There's a couple of potential rooms in the middle. Looks like just a route for the most part. I don't know if facial recognition technology is good enough for cats yet. I also don't think it would be part of VTube Studio. Also, it might end up taking a lot of my processing power running two of them at the same time. Okay, that's complete news to me. At least I forgot that Spiel apparently just rolls on its side whenever it has to move around. Fine, I see your growl and raise you a spark. Oh dear. Here we are doing this again. Is there such thing as an anti-confusion scarf? I think that would be a good item to have. I mean, thank you very much for your attempts, but... You know, if I have wide slash, I have a higher chance of hitting. There we go. They're trying, and I'm getting killed for it. Of course, us getting confusion that frequently is kind of uncommon. We don't have a grass type to help with that situation. Wish I had a bit of advanced knowledge on what would be down in here. Dratini. Ah, good. That at least makes up for the health we just lost. Ooh. And a good find. You know what, might as well use the rocks. We'll see about helping Skronko from all the way back here. Guess they're not coming back anytime soon. Ah, you know, we should do this definitely anytime we come up against a, Gastrodon. One of the best ways to get rid of them. Of course, we'll have to be aware enough to see them from basically off-screen to get good effect out of that. Given that it's a roguelike, you really shouldn't have that much advanced knowledge. Well, this is a roguelike for kids, for example. And actually, in roguelikes, you will sometimes, especially in a lot of games like this, you will have some knowledge of, what types of enemies you might find on certain floors, certain levels, and so on. Or, more accurately, you'd be expected to know them after having lost on said floors. One of the most important things about roguelikes is most of the time they still have a lot of important rules. Yeah, it's actually very faithful. But one of the biggest changes is the fact that you don't reset to level 1 every time you enter a new dungeon. Other than that, though, yeah, they definitely kept it faithful to the original format. Not much going on in here. Keep ourselves far and far away from that Gastrodon. This feels a bit less of a problem. Still not much to be found off the beaten path. Well, you see, here we go, Avid. Once again, we get into the argument of, oh, what counts as a roguelike? And if you needed me to, I could bring the website back up anytime. Getting dizzy from hunger. Okay, we're still not at the end yet. We haven't found another apple yet, and I do know the big apples fill you up completely. So we can wait until we're at 0 to use those. I mean, you could support us, but you're kind of on the front line, Scrunko. Ah, that would make 2 of us then, wouldn't it, Avid? That being an in-character joke, I actually had some Thanksgiving leftovers right before stream. There we go. I think we might want to hurry it up though, especially if we're gonna run out of apples that soon. Come on. Let the Scrunko in. Confusion, always a problem. There usually is an item like that, Avid. That's what I'd want to look for. More importantly, there are actually items you can find which would do stuff like, make a ground type player character immune to, or make an electric type character immune to ground attacks. That's actually what you use the swap shop for. You find some of the rarer items for that. There, get as much damage out there as possible. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Come on, Bidoof. Step up. Or don't. Fine, we'll rest here for a bit and then we'll proceed. Oh, we're in trouble. Yeah, no, we're escaping immediately from that. Especially because Bidoof's in that much trouble. I know those stones usually affect anything anywhere in the room, so we can just chuck those from all the way back here. Except Bidoof's gonna get murdered. You know, Bidoof, you could, do something about that. Well, Scrunko is gone. Back to the start we are. Maybe we got a little careless. It's because I'm not pulling my own weight here, isn't it? Yes, exactly! No, Bidoof, it's totally your fault. We're a team, and that's what's important. Let's hurry so we can join the others at base camp. Let's get it done! Well, obviously I have to be spiteful, so we're going there for revenge. And already another Gastrodon. We still have a little bit of money left. You know, Bidoof, if you could actually change your tactics just a little bit. Yeah, none of those are gonna help. Scrunko is just trying to save Bidoof's feelings. Yeah, but sometimes the best strategy is to have some tough love. Because, damn, did we need some more effort there. Especially with me spending all that time being frozen. Yeah, see, Bidoof is not actually moving up to attack. And we can't change his tactics to make that happen. Also, don't think I specifically said hi, Kuma. So, hi, Kuma. How are you this evening? We're trying to play Mystery Dungeon with a couple of friends that maybe aren't helping us too much. Okay, yeah, a anti-confusion scarf would definitely have been our best idea. It'll be a while before we find one, though. I don't think we already had one in our inventory. Anything to avoid a mud bomb. We need to have our maximum attacking power out there. Oh, wrong button combination. Maybe it's a little bit my fault too. See, now that I'm smart enough to get otherwise, what's the point of having a group of characters march single file down a hallway? Like, I can get 2 characters. Because the whole idea behind that is so that you can fight, have your partner fight someone if they show up behind you. But with 3 or more, you kind of have one character being wasted space. At the very least, made even worse by the fact that this is a 4-character game. Eventually. Ah, shop. We'll definitely want this. Another Oran Berry would be good. Let's see. Can't afford a Reviver Seed. Probably don't need a Heal Seed. I always love the roguelike shopkeeper trope. It's always just funny. That's one of my favorite things in general, is the whole idea of some character doing a mundane job despite being so incredibly powerful. Or, you know, something like a farmer, or... what other places have I seen that trope? Usually it is just a shopkeeper, though. I mean, there is kind of an in-universe excuse for that. If you could get away with it in a lot more RPGs, the whole idea is, you could sell off all the loot that you pick up from dungeon diving. Welcome, Aaron. No way out from here. In fact, that's kind of what you end up doing in Elder Scrolls, but usually you find, someone who's already a shopkeeper and sell stuff. And, knowing me at least, I usually hoard healing items in games. Chuck that over there. Yeah, that's exactly the move we gotta watch out for. I don't know. Bidoof's just, I guess, doesn't know how to play the game. I'm stepping away. Yeah, you guys take care of that. Krabby also walks sideways. Pretty funny. God, imagine all the sprites they would have had to do for this game. And to make them all iconically recognizable at such a small scale. Like the fact that you can still see the star shape of, Shinx's tail. That's incredible. Yeah, if that didn't KO, I wouldn't know what would. And again, I keep mixing up my button combinations. I don't think we need to use Quick Attack on Wingull so often. They're a bit less dangerous. Go on, Bidoof. Do something. I love your personality, and you'd be my favorite if you would actually just, you know, do something. Of the past decade. I suppose you did just get over that milestone. Because remember, Pokemon Black and White 2 exist. But I think we're actually finally more than a decade away from them. When did they release? June of 2012. So yes, you are just barely correct by a few months. And still no apples. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did come close though. I'm gonna hoard all the gummies this time. Given the fact that I'm the one usually taking all the damage, I want to be a bit better prepared. There we go. And that's Cecilio we need to watch out for. snipe you from way outside here. Bidoof managed to get lost on his own, whatever. Actually, because we have to take extra care of him, it's probably not good that he'd be left on his own. Keep an eye on his HP if he's really in trouble. Nope, he literally took off just a huge chunk of his HP at the very end there. I was gonna use a roll call orb in an emergency, but I guess he just took that much damage. I don't remember losing this that hard last time I played. Yeah, Bidoof keeps getting himself killed. Persim Band! There we go. We actually did already find one. Even though it is nice having that unique item that does give us extra stats all across the board. Not being confused is probably a bit better. I'll save our game and all the items we've lost. Yes, we are forced to use them. And I don't think, well, historically, there's never been an item for anti-freezing, because it's supposed to be a very, very rare status effect. And no, it looks like we don't have an item for that purpose. Fine, we'll try the side path. See if we can get through here. Oh, well, that music is obnoxious. Kinda wish we could have been on the other stage. And there's a lot more apples here. Also, it looks like it's not going to matter. We're still encountering the same mons. This is one of the reasons I actually enjoy programming good character AI so much. I'm tired of games like this where you're expected to, put up with teammates, or AI teammates, that really don't know what they're doing. That's actually one of the reasons why escort missions suck so much. If we had more games where the escort, character actually knew what they were doing, or knew when to hide and such like that, they wouldn't be so bad. In fact, they'd be a fun challenge. But the whole fact that they always get themselves into trouble is the problem. I guess this is technically an escort mission, since we have to prevent Bidoof from getting KO'd, and they're useless. It's not an escort mission if your party members are actually good at fighting for themselves. And a lot of apples. Weird. Wait. Oh. What? This place again? Seems to me that we're back out where we came from. Yup. I guess the path looped us right back to where we started. If we aim to move on, I reckon we ought to choose Craggy Coast, so we gotta go through there anyway. That would be a chance for us to recover our items, since we can't go back to the beginning. That's why there were so many apples and orange berries on the floor. We have a chance to gather a few bits of equipment to make sure we're prepared. Well, that is about an hour here, so one quick break, and I'll get a refill. Then we'll be back to it. Alright, back to business. Let's try this again. It's funny, we were doing so well on that first run, but of course at the end, we ended up getting hit with that freeze a bit too much. It's kind of funny how, these games actually give you very, very little leeway. Like, yeah, all the regular attacks will deal 1 damage or so. Oh! We lost our Geopebbles. So, we're back to square one with them. Guess that means we don't need to spend them nearly as often. Might as well, there's a lot of them around here. Ah, see if we can bring him out of that little spot. There we go. Now we can get those Poké Dollars. Or Poké Gold, whatever they're supposed to be called. Spark you. Tackle you. There we go. This is new. I certainly don't remember these. Ah, these might happen more often once, we lose enough times in a spot.
You have items that have gotten sticky? I'll clean up all the items in your treasure bag for...
Oh lord, that's cursed. Shedinja? I know a secret way out of the dungeon. If you give me 100, I'll show you how to get out of the dungeon. Alright then, come find me if you ever want to escape from the dungeon. I wonder why he's got all these orbs here. Those aren't for purchase. We don't need much of a restore either. Fine. Let's see what we got. That was actually a very good deal. Also, I imagine we're probably not going to have much use of a Kecleon shop after this. Oranberry, a bit overpriced, but still very worth it. Inside was a sense of pride and accomplishment. Let's continue. I don't even know if we stepped on that tile before. Maybe it is just a little secret we occasionally find. Orange is actually the fighting type gummy for some reason. So Scrunko gets that. Self-cure and a stat boost. Scrunko, what happened? How did you get separated again? It's funny, I have to babysit 2 brown-colored normal types. Well, we're not gonna run into him going this path. Bidoof, if you'd please do something. Oh, nope, Scrunko's going back down that direction. There you are! Spark there, spark there. And yeah, I think finally we can make our loop back around to the beginning. Take one of those first, just so we don't forget. Step forward, that way we can have more of our team fighting the Gastrodon. Or, you know, you could keep doing that, rather than attack the thing that could one-shot me. Alright, 4th floor. We're still not getting that many experience points. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before we level up. Although I guess essentially we should be leveling about 1/3 of the rate that we would in a regular Pokemon game. Since we basically have 2, we have to do that for. Also, it's supposed to be expected for us to be relatively low level, since eventually... Ooh, wait. We don't have a way to warp to the exit. It also doesn't look like we have any particularly expensive items. Can we place enough that could make up for that cost? But if I place this, can I swap that for enough to make up for it? Really? What else could we sell? Nope, we can't do it. Darn! Literally found the exact item we would have wanted. Kind of funny, if we didn't spend money on more of those grab bags, we would have had enough. But that's fine. We can expect everything to play out perfectly, especially in a roguelike. That's entirely the reason they're entertaining. That's also kind of one mindset you have to get into when playing these games. Make sure you use all your items, and, well, be prepared for risks. Sure, have a few items for an emergency, but most of the time, if you're picking up a lot of little things, you should use them. Haha, you fool. I think we can go ahead and afford to get rid of one of these at the very least. We also might want to use the spark specifically for when we encounter a Celio. Ooh, what do we got? Bite. I think that'll be a bit better than tackle. Get rid of a few ghosts, get rid of a few psychics. Which would actually be pretty good, since ghosts would be unaffected by a lot— oh, Bidoof. Bidoof, you better not run into anything. How does this separation even keep happening? I think it might be because we're occasionally taking some more optimized routes here. Might be a bit better. Relatively tame. At least this run's going a lot safer. Really, that's just another thing about roguelikes. If you start falling behind, you stay there. Get a little chomp. Get a little quick attack. Get a little level up. And I think actually Bidoof might be incapable of leveling up. Please don't miss. Come on. I need to not die here. You know what, since you're so overconfident, why don't you do it, Skrunko? Thank you. It's about to happen again, and that's what I'm worried about. Bidoof, you better do something. That's not something. And it looks like what was previously a, we used to have a couple of max elixirs, but it looks like they've been lost. 8 floors. It's a bit harder than usual for an early game dungeon. Check down here. Actually, we're out of sparks. I think the most responsible thing would be just heading straight for the exit. It's probably only going to be about 12 floors or so. Not getting the use out of White Slash like I hoped. But then again, we haven't really remembered it for when we've encountered multiple enemies at the same time. Everyone get in here. Yeah. Get a little chomp of that blubber. What moves does Bidoof even have? Okay, I just can't look at them. I mean, sure, you could at least prevent me from modifying them, but not even looking at them. So far, I think I've only seen Bidoof use Defense Curl. That's trouble. There's a Wonder Tile down here to the right. I think I'll take that. Sure, I lose the attack, but I'd rather keep the accuracy. We've picked up quite a few Geopebbles. Yeah, set them again. And there we go. Finally. Phew. By golly, I reckon we're finally through. Yes, but we're still quite far from the base camp. Let's look at the Wonder Map. This must be where we are. The base camp is there. I reckon we've gotten ourselves a lot closer. It's not far now. If we cross this mountain, we'll reach the base camp. Whoops, that was my belly growling. Us too. If we start climbing the mountain now, I think it'll be night before we finish. Do you want to call it a day? We can rest here tonight. I agree completely. Then let's eat. Yeehaw! We did pick up a lot of apples. We got those for the road. Alright, gang. We have to get moving. Let's split up and look for clues. Crossing this mountain's going to take us to the base camp. Yup. Let's get it done. Save, please, so I don't have to go through all that again. Roll call we will want. Don't remember us picking those up. We'll want to store the sky blue bow, just in case. Oh, looks like Scrunko lost their power band. Oh, not yet. Let's save before we begin. Trying to get into team building for the online matches, and it's about to be hell. Which game do you happen to be talking about, Taco? Scarlet and Violet, or... I mean, as silly as it might be, King of Fighters. Scarlet and Violet. I'm still on the fence. I might buy it sometime. But I really don't think it's happening soon. I miss Mega Evolutions. It was a nice way to bring a lot of older Pokemon back into relevancy. Beautify is probably a lot more powerful than what else we'd find. Although, I have a feeling there will be fewer ground types around. Looks like a lot of bugs and grass, which are not nearly an issue for us. How is Mega Weavile a thing again? Or wait, there was never a Mega Weavile. Weavile was just already basically a Mega. That's useful. Finally, Bidoof did something. See, that's all you had to do, Bidoof. Actually attack someone. That way you'd stop being a liability. Grey Gummy is for steel types that has no interaction with Scrunko. Move out of the way. Here we go. Come on, pour in. And this time, I remembered. Okay, that's definitely worth it. Those guys actually give us quite a bit of XP. Clear. Ice-type Pokemon like it most. Makes sense. How are you enjoying the new Pokemon games, Taco? I've seen a lot of designs I love. I'm actually thinking I might not even play it on stream, if I do get it. Chances might end up being I'm playing it like a few months from now, when it's already lost a significant portion of its popularity. Iron Thorns. Also, I want to see how good those Graveler rocks are. $20 rather than 10. Biting random mushrooms you find in a dungeon's probably not a good idea. That would also be super effective. I wonder who opens up those nifty boxes. Is that also a way of them giving us unidentified items? That's kind of an interesting idea. Ooh, you know what we should do? Whenever we get into situations like that, we should maneuver ourselves to be able to hit 2 of them with Wide Slash. Like here. Well done. And here we go. Close enough. Professor needs his sugar after all. Back when we still had electric types being able to be paralyzed, I kinda like that little buff in the newer generations. They really made a lot of types distinct. One thing I don't like about the Pokemon type chart is just how unbalanced it is. Small floor. In some of the other Pokemon fan games, or at least Pokemon derivative fan games, I have seen them try to make a bit of a better balanced type chart. But still, sometimes it falls flat. Ooh, a stamina band. Suppresses hunger, but that's not really an issue for us right now. Although I don't know that we need the persimmon band. Yeah, this dungeon's looking a lot easier than the previous one. Also, Bidoof somehow went up 2 levels in between. Might as well start using the spark, since we're probably near the end. Ah, heck with it. Swap it out with an apple. And then do the incredibly responsible thing of eating it straight off the floor. Oh, that was out of nowhere. Can I spark, or am I still cringing? Log. Whatever that option was. Ah, pressure, that's what happened there. Let's try to get to the end. Burn is cured. Pineco's not a steel type yet. Makes enemies pause. You got a lot of boxes. A lot of orange berries. You know, we can afford to eat one. Just top off. And now we pop off. And running out of sparks. But we kinda need it for Aerodactyl. I've had one too many battle tower sweeps ended prematurely by those things. Welcome back, Mal. Glad to see ya. We were having a bit of trouble with the dungeons earlier, but oh dear. Great, nice job. At least that gives me an excuse to use one of these. Given that we're running into Aerodactyl and running low on PP without any, elixirs in reserve, I think we can go ahead and move on. Bidoof, you're supposed to attack. Make some use of those items. Bidoof, please attack. And look at us, we're outpacing him again already. Let's actually hurry up with this expedition, make sure that we don't have to deal with Bidoof again being a liability. I think that... no, we still have a few more Graveler Rocks, but I want to see... not bad. We do want to make use of those, especially since we're picking up so many. Cascoon's also not gonna fight back, it looks like. Or not even move. Free XP, if you will. Yeah, mostly bug types. A lot less to worry about. Fine, Pineco. Yes, I understand. I'm cringe. That's just what you get when you're a VTuber. Oh! We are out of thorns. Well, thank you, Kuma. This is actually one of the nights in which Stella isn't here to agree with that. One of our other viewers happens to be of the mindset that I am indeed quite cringe. I mean, I guess we could bite. And emergency spark, use 2 power points there. So, actually describe that one to me, Kuma. How did you end up in a situation in which you sat through that? Wide slash again, because we don't get to use it enough. Oh, and Mal, as a preemptive warning, I've made my declaration. Since we did finish 2 games last week, I do want to take a little bit of a rest. And instead of playing a roguelike on Wednesday, we'll be doing MechWarrior. You're watching someone just watching video submissions for a React, and that was one of them. Ah, right, the, you have to make me cringe or laugh compilation challenge. We did it. We got over Mount Horn. We finally made it, yes sirree! We have arrived at the base camp. Ah, and everyone's already here. Howdy, folks. Sorry to keep you all waiting. You were all late. Everyone else arrived a long time ago. Go set your equipment down. Make haste. Now that everyone's assembled, let's get on with our strategy briefing. Probably won't be available on Wednesday. I don't have to do it then. Is there any day that works best for you? I was gonna take 2 days off. I was thinking about doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if there's a better day for you, I definitely have both Wednesday and Thursday open. So I'll pick something to do on one of those days and leave the other one open. What's wrong, Neander? What's this weird sensation? I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Wait a second. I know this place. Have I been here before? Maybe. Does it have something to do with me? Before I lost my memory? Tomorrow's most likely to work. Unfortunately, I already have a, outside of stream thing. Scheduling is complex this week, so it might have to be a run back next week. Very well. I still do want to play MechWarrior, so let's go ahead and do that on Wednesday then. Come on, we haven't got all day. We have to go, Neander. I already have something scheduled with a friend tomorrow. Attention, please. It appears everyone has arrived at our base camp safe and sound. We shall now proceed to the exploration of Fogbound Lake. As you can see, we are in a densely forested area. Somewhere within this forest, Fogbound Lake is supposedly concealed. But so far, that has been nothing more than a rumor. Exploration teams of all stripes have mounted many a challenge, but so far the lake has eluded discovery. Hey! So, is it really there or what? This Fogbound Lake? Silly Corefish. You'll wreck the dream if you say something like that. Yeah, don't spoil things now. Hey. May I? While we were traveling, I heard about a certain legend. A legend, you say? Yes, a legend about Fogbound Lake. According to the legend, Fogbound Lake is home to a Pokemon named Yushi. The Pokemon is said to be exceedingly rare. Yushi is said to lock eyes with others and wipe their memories clean. What? Wipe their memories clean? That is why, even if travelers were to happen upon Fogbound Lake, Yushi would wipe their memories clean, thereby muzzling the travelers from revealing the existence of the lake. And that is how Yushi protects Fogbound Lake. I was told such a legend remains. Golly, that's a pretty hair-raising tale. What'll I do if my memory is wiped clean? I don't think you have much to worry about. After all, you're so forgetful anyway. You make me go eek. You should realize that places of this sort can be expected to have a folktale or a legend attached to them. Our guild has overcome difficult challenges and obstacles when conducting successful explorations. Absolutely, eek. That's how our guild has earned the reputation for being first class. Don't worry, everything will be alright. Let's believe in success for this adventure too, and... Let's try! Let's move on with our plan. The Guildmaster and I shall remain here to gather intelligence from our teams here in the field. You are to go off in teams to explore this forest. Be aware that this forest is enshrouded in a deep fog. Once you enter it, visibility is severely restricted. We think that Fogbound Lake has defied discovery because of this fog. Perhaps there is a way of lifting this fog. Therefore, your search is twofold. 1. Search for Fogbound Lake. And 2. Find a way to lift the fog. If you accomplish either thing, return to the base camp and tell me or the Guildmaster. That is all. Alright everyone, let's give it our best as always. Hooray! Let's all try our best. It'd be nice if we made a discovery or two. We'll find the lake, I'm sure of it. I'll be the first to find it. Dad, do you think maybe Fogbound Lake could be under the ground? I was thinking maybe we should try looking underground. Ah, my son, my pride and joy. You make me proud. Let's look underground. Okay, everyone, we're off. So, are the 3 heads of a Dugtrio a hive mind? Hey, we can't afford to dawdle either. Yup, we need to hurry. Well then, we should go too. Boys? Yeah. Whoa. I hate that everyone has a verbal tic. We should go, Neander. We need to hurry. I know this place. According to the legend, the Pokemon Yushi can wipe memories clean, or can wipe clean the memories of others. Are those two things really a coincidence? Maybe I came here before I lost my memory. Then maybe I met Yushi, and he wiped my memory clean. Could that have happened? Hey, Neander, why do you keep drifting off like that? It's not like you. Let's get ready quickly and go into the forest like the others. Actually, I'd like to check our storage first. We're not doing anything with all these boxes yet. And we're a bit overstocked on apples, so that should be good. I'll store the persim band, just in case. Go ahead and save and continue. And before we proceed, yet another really quick break, and I will be right back. Alright, preemptive hydrate before we go searching for the lake. For what I remember, at least in, actually, James might be the best person to educate on this. I think Hydreigon kind of has, not really much intelligence in the other heads. There we go. Bulbapedia. Despite its 3 heads, it is a singular entity. Its secondary heads lack brains and do not move or think of their own accord. So in Hydra, as you said, so Hydreigon... Ah, there we go. I was waiting for the big hydrate redeem. I was expecting that. So in Hydreigon's case, the 2 lesser heads do not have brains. I don't know about Dugtrio's case. Yeah, easy solution with Hydreigon, but I wonder what we have for Dugtrio. Hold on. Pokédex diversion. There's also Magnemite, which eventually, turning into Magneton, and then Magnezone, I think, is just 1 brain. It had multiple personalities in the pre-evolution. So one of them basically stopped existing. Is a set of Diglett triplets sharing a single body. 3 heads think the same thoughts and act cooperatively. But on rare occasions they may fight over which head gets to eat first. Especially be weird for a Pokemon with additional heads grow with the later evolution, and the original is like, and now I'm with these clowns. That might actually work for a couple of Dugtrio. Apparently they think the same thoughts, so... Given that a sense of identity is still remotely malleable, even if they are 3 separate heads, and 3 separate brains, if they think that cooperatively with each other, they might consider themselves a single identity. They all think the other 2 are clowns. I actually like that gimmick. 3 of the heads in disagreement, and each one of them thinks they're the only intelligent one. Funny that they buffed Dugtrio with all that extra attack. It was always very powerful in the earlier generations, especially with that ability. Dugtrio's body has been described inconsistently throughout the franchise's history. Originally, it was 3 Diglett forming a group of 3, but more recent entries claim it split a single Diglett into 3. Sometimes separate, sometimes sharing a body. Incapable of jumping, ever. They merely fade onto the screen instead of dropping down like all other Pokemon. If the player taps the menu sprite of Diglett, Dugtrio, or Mega Gengar, funny, because they're kind of embedded in the ground, give up and not even try to lift it. Weird that Mega Gengar gets that sort of treatment. Like, I get that he's coming out of the ground, but is he completely stuck to it? So it also happens with Sandygast and Palossand, which are similarly just piled up on the floor. Welcome back, Coral. How you doing? Missed you. And Stella, who's also not here. Who's also not here. Yeah, that makes sense. The fact that they're whack-a-mole moles. Do we know anything else that has that kind of behavior? Well, not the ground behavior. We kind of got ourselves on a little tangent. What about Magneton? Just had a really weird dream. Is it something we can mention on stream? Being linked together. Though not 3 times as intelligent. So, it looks like Magneton is actually just literally 3 of them stuck together. Dreamed you committed murder, which was weird. But like, with magic, which is cool. Well, still weird. But potentially cool. Magic murder. My favorite kind of murder. Although it is said that Magneton is made up of 3 Magnemite, there's contradictory evidence. It creates 2, and then fuses with them, for 1 bit of history. Okay, so yeah, there's a complete inconsistency here. And has always been shown levitating, even though it's never had the levitate ability. Which, with the quadruple weakness, you'd think it would have that. That's why I always wanted a Mega Magnezone. One that ditches the magnet pull and just gets to levitating. Granted, that could be a potentially overpowered Mon, but I feel like that wouldn't necessarily make it overpowered just because it, changes its function mid-battle. I just want a Steel-Electric type with Levitate. You know I would love a Steel-Electric type, but I hate having quadruple weaknesses, so one of those with Levitate would be great. Fuse Magneton. Evolution is done on a molecular level. In this case, it seems like all 3 of them are working cooperatively. Well, they're fused, but it doesn't seem to have any actual... It doesn't say anything that separates them from, having different minds. Excited for Thursday. What's going on Thursday? Unless I announce something I already forgot. Anywho, back to the usual business. Don't look at that. Foggy Forest or the Forest Path. The thing that actually has a name here. You know what's going on Thursday. Oh right, did I already forget one of my plans? Because I remembered one other plan on Tuesday. right, we had a plan together. Though we set that up like a week ago, didn't we? Ah, so I did forget. Okay then. Oh yeah, it really was a week ago. Okay, Thursday. Sorry, I've had to plan this the schedule for this week. And I've got something that I'm doing with a friend on Tuesday. And then just before the stream, like an hour before the stream, another friend messaged me and asked if I could be available on Saturday, so that one slipped under my radar. But luckily, I already had nothing planned for Thursday. So, I think that one's gonna be left off stream, just because I do want to take a bit of a break. Alright, so I can tell you all now, it looks like we're going to have MechWarrior on Wednesday, another Strive tourney on Friday, and then on Saturday I'll be doing something with Hot Dog. I'd be fine with you streaming it on your end, and I might change my mind. Might stream it. Actually, you know what? Whenever it happens, I want everyone to watch it from Coral's side. I may find some answers as Fogbound Lake can be found. Huh? What's this? It looks like some kind of stone, I guess. It's red and pretty. It's kind of like a gem, actually. Yeah, Milo is Coral. Scrunko picked up the red stone. It feels warm. It feels like heat is coming from inside the stone. It's weird. It doesn't seem to be lava. What could it be? Yeah, Vexational Vampire is their streaming account. I do a thing, Kuma, where I do try to learn specifically different names of a lot of my viewers. Let's roll, Nyander. I'll also be working on the Discord itself. The electric type moves are weakened, of course. I'll also be working on the Discord this week. I will be sending out a message to a couple of our members, getting that stuff set up. Completely blank floor, nothing going on here. Why would fog weaken electric moves? It's not like it's any harder to storm through a dense fog, is it? At least I wouldn't think so. Interesting day at work. If it's something you posted in the Discord, I haven't looked there yet. Runaway is going to be very useful. After all, we can basically just use Pursuit by hitting them from that distance. God, ain't that a mood, not being able to sleep. Was it in the Discord? Oh yeah, I haven't read through all this yet. That's a lot of stuff I'll be doing after stream. Also, lucky for us, we no longer have to escort Bidoof everywhere. Yeah, still got those Geopebbles ready. Long story short, you at least don't have HIV. That's gonna require a lot more context, I can say. Yeah, already asleep. Come on. There is context above it. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, I don't have any idea for the context right now. I'll be reading that, but I'm not going to sit there and read it while the stream is going on. There's an interesting thing about that, Mal. Regular water, or unionized water, actually does not conduct electricity very well. If you want to make water conduct electricity, it has to be salt water. Or, at least ionized. If it's completely pure distilled water, not very conductive. But I imagine fog is not made out of distilled water. If we're gonna be less confused, that would actually be a much better option. Since we're mostly using our physical attack here. That's mine. See, right when I got my model, Coral, someone actually called me and one of my friends that I was showing off the model to said I look like an anime Bill Nye. Which, at least, was what I was going for. So good on me for the successful character design. Although, to be honest, a lot of my character design is going to be stealing tropes that I've seen from other character designs. Electric moves being weakened is not a reason to not use them. Especially since we have same type attack bonus, which should make up for it. Finally, I get to use Wide Slash. Or, of course, it misses yet again, but still, that's essentially more potential damage on both fronts. Toss this over there before you get close. Soften them up for the finishing blow. It's kind of funny, even on the week that I say, hey, I want to take things a bit more relaxed, I ended up forgetting about accidentally scheduling a few more things to be done. But happy coincidence. I do genuinely love Dead Cells, but I'm not sure how much of it I'll be streaming in the future. There's still a lot more items for us to look through, and I might use that time to do, some of the newer updates. Also, we technically haven't witnessed the true ending yet. In order to do that, you have to beat the game twice on 5BC. The first one's a miracle. The second one, you have to do it a lot more deliberately. Just to make sure it wasn't a fluke that happened once. But you know how roguelike games are. You always have to beat them multiple times. Sure, yeah, keep growling. Yep. Riveting gameplay. Doesn't the fog, lower accuracy in the regular games? I will definitely need that hydrate, thank you. Give a little chomp for the skip loom. Do we just get to keep doing this? It's weird that they introduced the boxes here before we get to do anything with them. Slipshod game design, I'd say. Quick attack on the retreat. Good. We don't have anything that hits the entire room. Ooh, if I step over here... Check this out. Got him. Okay. I mean, it is a move that exists. They had to do something with it. Well, I know we can't actually KO them while they're enduring. Another level up, thank you. The stairs are right there, but I would like to check out our surroundings. And you deserve a spark. It's weird that Noctowl is yet another, non-psychic type that allegedly has a lot of psychic powers. At least I'm pretty sure Noctowl is normal, right? It's normal in flying. Yeah, and yet it has a lot of psychic type attacks. Actually, it learns a Confusion, Reflect, Psycho Shift, Extrasensory, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater, all just by level up. I never got that. They do the same thing with Psyduck, which I think at least doesn't even get an excuse of dual typing. Pokemon type charts are weird. Really weird. Ah, it's gotta be aimed. Got it. Pinsir is gonna be a bit tough. We'll go ahead and use Spark, and that's gonna be a one-shot. Even with the weakened electricity. I do not like the look of this floor, so we'll proceed. Alright, Scrunko. I wonder why Flail has such high damage. Normally it's supposed to be a lot weaker. One apple down. Ah, that's not gonna be that bad. Interesting that, Pinsir learns a lot of fighting type attacks. Especially considering its counterpart, Heracross, is basically the same thing. We don't have an item to cure our poison. I guess, yeah, we're not gonna need a Blast Seed. Find that exit quickly so we can get cured. And of course we end up in one of the maze-like formations. Take a step through there. We've got a lot of items, but we haven't really been in much risk on this level. Kind of funny that the dungeon 2 dungeons ago was the one that was actually trouble. Type matchups make for a very interesting situation in a roguelike like this. Just spontaneously, you have a chance of really getting screwed over by one enemy. But I guess that does kind of vary which ones you have to watch out for. That is part of the whole idea behind roguelikes of, yeah, random generation, but at least the rules are consistent. Get rid of the flying type. Funny enough, in a mystery dungeon, at least it was like this in the older games. I don't know if they changed the mechanic for the newer ones. You actually don't have type immunities. If a move hits something that's supposed to be immune to it, then you actually get a quarter of the usual damage instead. Oh, let's see if we can find ourselves a Wonder Towel or the exit. Funny, Uproar affects itself, but not everything else. Breloom is going to be a problem. Might as well. Pick that up for the next time we get poisoned. Yeah, it dodged the rock while it was asleep. Makes perfect sense. There we go. No cringe to be done here. Only 1 damage. Well, Astonish is a weak move after all. I wonder if they ever made it stronger. You kind of do need all of those starter moves for every type. Max elixirs are good, so... yeah, we need the sleep seeds a bit less. Good night, Coral. I hope you sleep very, very well. Oh, and don't forget to change your name in the Discord if you want to reset there. You need to tell me that you don't enjoy being bullied like that. You should have permission to change your own name. I am, and you don't do anything about it. Welcome, Ara. It's incredible. The water's coming down in waterfalls all over the place. But where are we? Is this the deepest part of the forest? The fog is so thick I can't tell which way we can go. Hey, hey, hey! Look, it's Corphish. Hey, hey! You two find any clues? No, nothing yet. How about you, Corphish? Any luck? I've got nothing here either. Don't let it get you down. But there's something here that's kind of interesting. Interesting? There, have a look for yourself. Groudon statue. But what is this? I don't know. It seems to be a statue of a Pokemon. But what kind of Pokemon is that? I've never seen a Pokemon like that before. I always wondered why Groudon and Kyogre had this sort of robotic look to them. Huh? Is this an inscription here? It's in footprint runes. Let me read it. Reignite the life that burned within Groudon. Then the sky shall blaze with the sun's heat. The path to treasure shall be revealed. The path to treasure? That's incredible! Oh, Neander! Treasure! Could this mean the treasure of Fogbound Lake? The path to treasure shall be revealed. So this means the secret to finding Fogbound Lake could be hidden right here. Hey, you think so? Hey, now that's a mystery we've got to solve. This part of the footprint runes. This part about life that burned within Groudon. What's this about? So, this Groudon, is it the statue? Hey, so we're supposed to, what? Ignite the life that was in the statue? Yeah, but ignite the life. How do we do that? Huh? Wait! I know! Touch the statue, Neander. Maybe you'll see something. It's gonna be that red rock we picked up. Isn't it? I was thinking that too. If it means finding the path to Fogbound Lake, if it means finding the key to my own past, if the answers are held by the statue... Oh, what's going on in chat? Coral being irresponsible because their partner is here. Come into your community to bring good vibes and warmth, and more bullying happens. Yeah, if you're being bullied by your partner, that's gonna be an issue with you and him. You'll do it for us. Sensing anything, Neander? It's coming. That dizzy feeling. That's it! It's here! It's here! What was that? Whose voice was that? Again? So soon after the first one. I see. Place the drought stone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. What did I just pick up on? That was different from what I've gotten before. This time, I only heard a voice. And I don't know whose voice that was. That voice. Whose voice was that? I didn't even get a sense of what the voice really sounds like. But it still bugs me for some reason. Are you alright, Neander? Did you see something? What did that voice say? Remember, that voice said... It said place the drought stone in Groudon's heart, then said, that lifts the fog. Wait a second, drought stone? Is that maybe? And they're gonna show us the little flashback from all this point. Oh, right! Ara, you wanna know what's even cuter? This is something I forgot to do for, like, the past 2 streams. But you wanna see something even cuter? Here's something we forgot to do for the past few streams. And again, wonderful art from Marky. I'll need to remember this. He's just gone, stream ain't coming back. What if I did that to y'all one of these days? Just say, hey, I'm gonna be right back after a little bit. And just leave it on for like an extra hour and a half after that. Go play Super Mario 64 or something. Alright, we've already seen this cutscene. And welcome, Stella. could the drought stone be? Maybe it's that stone Scrunko found. Oh, here. There's a small hollow in the statue's chest. Did you figure something out, Neander? What? That stone I found at the base camp. I should fit that stone into the statue's chest. Sure thing. Let's try that. That would be cruel. That would be funny. See, Stella's not fun to bully. Stella's fun to fight. There's a difference. Fighting is when you bully back. Watch out, everyone. We have to get back. If you weren't just so bullyable, Coral, we wouldn't do it all the time. And I say we because everyone bullies you. Hey, the fog is gone. The sky cleared. The sunlight's harsh. Drought ability activated. Hey, look. Both of you. Up. Look up. Hey, what is that? That's what the fog was hiding. It's no wonder that no one ever discovered Fogbound Lake. We were just wandering around in circles ourselves. Hey, so you're saying Fogbound Lake is up there? Hey? Yes, that's what I think. Fogbound Lake has to be up there. Ooh, very pretty. Most certainly I'd love to save. Why don't we take a trip there? Though we do have to alert the others. Hey, this is no time to be gawking. I'll let everyone in the guild know. You two go on ahead. Alright, let's move on, Yander. Onward to Fogbound Lake. Hold it. You brutes! Good job, Joe. You solved the mystery. You're no longer of use to us. We'll swipe the treasure thanks to you. Gz. You fiends. So that's why you joined the expedition. You planned this all along. You expected anything less? Joe, so sorry to say it, but we'll have to get rid of you right here. We'll make you eat those words. See, if you ever say that, you're supposed to cut them off. I think you're the fake expedition team around here. You're comparing yourself to us? You're not even good enough to be our fake. We won't ever let you reach Fogbound Lake. You've already forgotten our last showdown? Let me remind you how you lost to Coffin and me. You were destroyed by our noxious gas special combo. You're destined to fail again. Sure. Enough talking. Take this. Me and Coffin's noxious gas special What? Wait for me. What? Perfect apple. I finally caught you, my perfect apple. If my perfect apple went away, I would... Oh, you two. And my friends, too. Everyone's all together. Yay. Guildmaster, what are you doing here? Huh? What am I doing? I was taking a walk in the forest. Then my perfect apple went rolling and rolling away from me. So I ran, and here I am. Oh, yes. You two shouldn't be dawdling here, should you? Huh? You two have a job, don't you? Go explore the forest, right? Go on then. Off you go. But you don't want to listen to your guildmaster? Boo! Hurry, get exploring. Okay. Let's go, Neander. Good luck. Oh, I hope we get some good news soon. La 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 la. La 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 la. Guildmaster. What's the matter, friend? We were thinking that we should go explore as well. Oh? That's alright. I can't trouble my friends like that. We'll let those two do the exploring. Let's wait for their report. La 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 la. Chief, this is getting really weird. No, see, here's the thing, James. I have the idea that Wigglytuff is actually obfuscating stupidity. What upset you, Coral? Team Academy is gonna beat us to the boys if we don't do something. What do? We have to do something. We'll have no choice. We'll take down Wigglytuff right now. I have no idea what you're talking about, Coral. Then we'll chase down Team Academy. But do you think it'll be alright? Wigglytuff is like creepy. Don't worry about it. He's no big deal. Besides, rumor has it Wigglytuff has an unbelievably precious treasure. Oh, really? Treasure? That's right. I was planning on mugging him for it anyway, so this is a good opportunity. Hey, Coffin, prepare for the noxious gas special combo. La 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 la. Wigglytuff is really going to get it. No hard feelings, but the great famous explorer Wigglytuff is finished. Sure. Already on to another chapter. Oh, I see it, Neander. There, a big fissure's open. Ooh, hear that MIDI bass kicking in. We can go in through here, I think. Is that steam? I guess it's going to be really hot in there. But it's too late for second thoughts. Oh, Neander, I'm about to burst with anticipation. What awaits inside? And what awaits us on the top? I can barely imagine what's in store for us. We're heading into a place where no one has ever gone before. That makes my heart flutter! Let's go, Neander. Let's go inside and climb upward. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little trade here. You okay, Skunko? He's doing a little sneeze back there. Let's head on in. Meanwhile, back at the Groudon statue. Psst. Hey, Chief. What's going on? Something wrong. Chief. Hey, Chief. You've been staring him down for how long now? Come on. Let's you and I give him the double dose of the old noxious gas. Shh. Shut your yap. Dear friends, what's wrong? You've been making such scary faces at me. Bah, this guy's tough. Really tough. I get it. You're trying to make me laugh with silly faces. I bet I can make you laugh too. Blah 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 blah. Spitting bars. I can't take this. This whole weird scene is freaking me out. Okay, then this isn't working, and we're out of options. Hey, Wigglytuff. What is it? Hey, no hard feelings, but you're going down.
Take this. Noxious gas special, straight from me and Coffin.
Wigglytuff is one of my favorite characters. And proceed. Come on, you can't attack him from all the way over there. Yeah, that's a ground type, or soon to be a ground type, we want to watch out for. Wigglytuff is one of the better characters. Although no one compares to, someone who's a spoiler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the noises that, Wigglytuff made. Whatever the heck Coral just typed out there. Snubbull! What a weird thing to find out here. No way to hit both of them. Oh, right, that's not gonna hit around corners. There's a few moves that do that. Very good at that. I wonder if that actually raises their evasion as they're trying to escape. Must be pretty obnoxious to play as one of those kinds of characters. Every time you're on low health, just losing control. Proceed. We're getting an awful lot of instances of the stairs being right next to where we walk in. We actually might be a little over-leveled overall. Sleep well, Coral. Please do get some rest. Ooh. Oh, it's gold, not yellow. Still, good enough. Psychic type for gold. Why not pink? Isn't that the usual way these things work? Pink might otherwise be poison? Because we don't have a fairy type yet. Oh, we did have a Pecha Berry. Yeah, let's actually take a bit of time to explore. Yeah, pink is for poison, which is weird, because then what did they use purple for? The one that upsets me the most is the fact that fire is red and fighting is orange. Oh, purple is ghost. Ah, that would make sense. Quick attack and gotcha. We've got a lot of orbs. We should start using them. Although most of the foes we're fighting aren't that dangerous. You could use black. Oh wait, no. Black would be for dark. Okay, that does make sense. Weird that they picked gold for psychic. Yeah, there's white and clear, but clear being for ice does make sense. Especially considering sky blue is supposed to be for... One for me. One for Scrunko. There we go. Okay, nice little bit of challenge there, but that is what we have to worry about. Especially if it ever rolls like a magnitude 8, we're dead. Funny enough, magnitude actually has one chance that it can roll higher damage than Earthquake. So if you're in for a gamble, it can technically be more powerful. It's far less consistent though. Well done. I wonder if Scrunko's only going to use Helping Hand if he actually sees an enemy. Apart from pixel art, evolution, and mystery dungeon, you also kind of want a 3D mystery dungeon game with Pokemon Unite-like combat and movement. That would actually be something I'd be very excited to play. I guess that's technically a lot more like how Barony plays, since you have the freedom of movement in what is otherwise a roguelike game. I think Slugma's already a rock type, isn't it? Let's check. Nope, just fire. Luckily, we're not weak to rock. But you know you can attack them, Scrunko, right? Tactics. Go after foes. No Pecha berries, so immediately we want to find the exit. Money. Oh, and there's the halfway point, it looks like. We've climbed a long way up. We're getting closer to the top. Hey, what was that? probably my stomach because I'm famished. Just now. Did you hear that? Was it all in my head? Or not? Anyway. Skrunko's stomach. Alright. Anyway, let's keep going. Not far to go now. Sounds like you have some history with this game, Ara. Is this another one of your favorites? This is one of my all-time favorite games. And I'm super glad to be playing it again. Roar. Did you hear that, Neander? So, that sound wasn't just in my head. It was like some sort of a roar. But I wonder what it could be. Played this so many times and cried every playthrough. I only played it once and got a huge attachment that I refused to start over again. Let's see, that would have been 2007, 2008. What was occupying my time after that? A lot of other games. I didn't dedicate my life to this one. Who can say what's ahead? Ooh, we have to be brave. We need to keep going on. Almost there, I think. So let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Once we get up there, we might meet Yushi at last. It may answer my big question. Who am I? That is, who was I before I lost my memory? That reminds me. I still haven't said a word about this to Skrunko. Yes? What is it, Neander? You have something important to tell me? Okay, go ahead. Neander confessed what happened since arriving at base camp. I beg your pardon? Ever since we arrived at base camp, you felt as if you know this place somehow. Oh, bumped the mic. And you also heard about the Pokemon that lives at Fogbound Lake. That's Yushi, right? And the legends say it takes visitors' memories. So, you suspect you've been here before, Neander? You think you encountered Yushi, who then took your memory. I see. So that's what's been bothering you, Neander. Neander. That settles it. Now we really have to get to the top. We have to meet Yushi. We have to find out the truth. I wonder what you were like before you lost your memory, Neander. If we meet Yushi, maybe you'll get your answers at last. Okay, let's go up, Neander. Same thing, slightly different color palette. And everything's refreshed. Might as well. We are approaching our 3-hour mark, and I do have some grocery shopping I wanted to do at the very last minute. Because luckily, the grocery store is going to be open for another 2 hours. We're not going to need that. Is that just a, HP boost? Okay. Actually. We could just hoard up a lot of our items and then just eventually sell them. Since we know that opportunity is showing up soon. Yeah, gotta get rid of that before it stacks up. So, that's the thing. I used to pronounce it Yuxi, but it's supposed to be based off of, Hold on. Let me look it up on Bulbapedia right here. That's not how I used to pronounce it, but apparently... Do we have a guide for the English pronunciation? So, I was pronouncing it, Yuxi for basically the longest time. It was somewhere in the middle of our, Pokemon Legends Arceus run. I forgot who corrected me on it, but allegedly it's supposed to be pronounced Yushi. Although we don't have a guide here, do we? We have the pronunciation in Japanese is Yukushi. So maybe it's Yuxi? Yuxi. How to pronounce Yuxi. We're gonna have a lot of different... See, yeah, I literally pronounce it the same way as everyone else reads it the first time. Uxie is one of the options here. Marky says Uxie. And I always pronounce it Yuxi at the beginning. Do we have an actual canon source, though?
Uxie.
It says Uxie here, but... well, that's in Spanish? Correta pronuncia. No, that's not Spanish. That's Italian. Yeah, a lot of people pronounce it Yuxi, and that's exactly what I did at the beginning. Someone tried to correct me. I wonder if I should ban Stella for that. Ooh, I could time them out. That is an option. It is a made-up name, but I do want to solve this to where people be less upset about it. See, it's supposed to be based off of, like, Pixie. So, even then, it would be Yuxi, or Uxie. So, we'll go off of, so it's Yukushi in, Japanese, apparently. Yeah, Yukushi. But Japanese also does not have an actual phoneme for an S sound. Last time I checked. So it's either Yuxi or Yuxi. Meaning I was right all along, but... You know, I'm going back to Yuxi. Just because that's close to... Oh, by the way, something I did want to solve. Hydro City. Hydro City. It's Hydro City. Unlike this idiot right here who thinks it's Hydrocity. Can I vote this up? I can. So why is this the first one here? So in a very similar situation, look at the original pronunciation. In Japanese, it is literally Hydro City. Hydro City. Ah, funny little diversion. Oh, we are almost out of time. Need to hurry back onto the actual game. Alright, I'm just gonna call it Yuxi. And hold me to it. That's how I originally pronounced it so long ago. Until someone rudely showed up in my chat and changed my pronunciation. I forgot who it was. I think it might have been someone who's not watching anymore. That is not a mouse, Kayla. That is a Shinx. Based off of a lynx, so that is a cat. Kind of missing that Persim band. No need to apologize. It is a weird design for Pokemon. But it's one that I love. No, Kayla was talking about the thing on my head. Embargo. Ah. Ooh. Heal Seed, that's good. Finally an opportunity to use Bite. Ooh, Cringe. Yes, Usagi, the Japanese phonetic pronunciation there is Yukashi, but English has a number of phonemes that Japanese does not. So there are a few options of pronunciation that we can do in English that wouldn't be there in the original Japanese language. Totter Orb. Fine. Very quotable indeed. Oh, Cringe. We don't need this many escape orbs. I wonder if that's actually a way to delete an opponent, making them vanish. Well, once we clear or lose this dungeon, Kayla, I'll be ending the stream for this evening. Because I have things I need to do just as well. Hit him from over there. It's English, Usagi. It is not a phonetic language, and the rules consistently change. So we don't have any proper way to measure that. Why are there so many of you? Shuckle's gonna take very, very little damage. Or, of course, the fact that it has low HP is gonna mean nothing. I like the idea. Good bit of crowd control. That might even be better than Quick Attack. I don't see myself using it too often. Ooh. Wait, silver? So then what's gray for? Ooh. Pretty cool. Gray for rock. Yeah, brown is for ground. How weird. You know, I'm willing to forgive all of them, except for red and orange being swapped. Because fighting has always been displayed with a red color, and fire with an orange. Boss fight time, right? We've climbed far up this place. It feels strange somehow. The very air is charged with tension. It's making my skin crawl. All over. I feel like I'm being crushed by a terrible sense of danger. Yeep! It's that sound we heard earlier, Neander. I thought it might be roaring, and it is. I mean, I'm not the one that just learned roar. Something is coming. Hey, check this out, everyone. This is it, the Groudon statue. Oh, but there's no one else here. Are you really sure that you saw the Guildmaster, Corphish? I'm sure. I saw him when I was scuttling back to base camp. The Guildmaster dashed past, all willy-nilly, in hot pursuit of a perfect apple. Do you think there are Pokemon that eat other Pokemon? Canonically, yes. Yeah, there are carnivore Pokemon. And Pokemon are the prey in that situation. In the anime, like, Magikarp have been eaten a few times. First example I can think of is Heatmor, the fire-type anteater, and Durant, the bug and steel ant. So, I mean, that's about as plain as they can get. An ant and an ant-eater, with a quadruple type advantage. I gave him a shout and a wave, but he seemed too occupied to holler back. He's no holla back girl. I'd guess that Neander's team went ahead, so I'd bet that the Guildmaster went up after them, don't you think? The ground. What? It's shaking! Faintly, in the distance. Whatever could that be? What an uproar! Is it maybe?
My dad?
Something is going on up there. Let's hurry. Hurry. Hey, Dad. Did you hear something right over there? Like, moaning and groaning. Oh, you just imagined it. Now let's hurry. Yep. Ya boy Wigglytuff, gave them the stomp.
Ouchie, oh, I'm deflated. I can't move. How did that happen? How did Wigglytuff shrug off our noxious gas special like it was nothing? And how did Wigglytuff strike back at us? It's unbelievable.
It's ya boy, Groudon. What is that? It looks like the statue. That Pokemon really exists? Yeep.
Roar! You! Have you come to desecrate this place? Depart now!
But we only want to go to Fogbound Lake.
What? Fogbound Lake? I am the guardian of Fogbound Lake. I am Growl Dawn. You will never leave here alive, intruders.
What? Hey, there's the way in. We can go up through here. Let's hurry. Hey, Chatot, can I ask you something while we're running? Chatot, do you know about a Pokemon called Groudon? Well, of course, just what do you take me for? I'm only the head of intelligence for a guild.
Squawk?
Groudon is a legendary Pokemon spoken of in myths, passed down through generations. A legendary Pokemon? Correct. The myths say that he raised the land from the sea, and that he built up the continents. Ooh boy, that sounds like a colossal Pokemon. Isn't that its actual dex entry? What if you were to face Groudon in battle? What would happen? Battle? Out of the question.
Squawk?
If anyone were foolish to face Groudon in a battle, well, it would be like throwing your life away. He is that strong. Like all legendary Pokemon. I remember this fight. I'm scared. But it's time to be brave. And I need to stand up to this. We can't just run away now, Neander. Meow.
Prepare for my wrath.
Alright, now's the time where you get to dump all the items on him. Whoops. Let's see if we can do that. Uh-oh. Oh, of course. Are any of them even going to help? Skrunko, I think you need the helping hand right now. I can't remember. Was this a scripted battle we're supposed to lose? Okay. Okay, so orbs can't be used, but seeds can. Or... Hold on, let's see if we can use... Nope, we can't even use defense orbs on ourselves. Of course, it's gonna be harder if he has all the doubled up stat boosts. And we don't have a way to reset that for him. There we go. Yeah, and now he's like +4. Spark won't do what we need against him. Use this while he's at a distance. We cannot waste a single turn on him. Alright. We've got one heal seed, but that's not gonna help much. He's got a lot of health. Step right back up. You know what's gonna have slightly more power, maybe? Not much more. Or, actually less. It's kind of upsetting that he got that many stat boosts. Oh, we did it! I'm genuinely surprised. Pretty sure you can kill him. If you had to live the rest of your life as a Pokemon, then which one would you be and why? A very open question that I'm not sure we have time to answer here immediately. In terms of personality, though, an electric cat like a Shinx would not be a bad idea. However, that leaves me without opposable thumbs. I'd have to comb through the entire deck, so that's a very wide open question. I'd have to have a very, very big important answer to that. Or if I could just get away with being a Slaking, that would be great. Incredibly high stats and no obligations. And if anyone tries to get me to do anything, they get a 160 base attack punch. No thumbs, but you can psychic things to you. Actually, yeah, a psychic type would also be a good option. Don't get me thinking about this. I have chores to do. We did it! We actually defeated Groudon. Oh, and did you really expect me to have an answer for that immediately? That's going to be something I obviously have to overthink. But is it really? Huh? Groudon vanished? That was not Groudon. That Groudon was nothing more than an illusion that I conjured. Well, I have a favorite Pokemon, but it's not what I'd want to be, necessarily. I could have thought of it before, but a lot of those little, no. Usually if it's like ranking a list, I'll have an answer prepared. But as for what I'd like to be, I don't usually have I don't usually have isekai kind of thoughts like that. I'll think about it while I'm off doing my grocery trip. I'll probably get a reply in Discord. Who said that? Like I said earlier, I am the guardian here, and I cannot allow you to pass. Wait! Please! We don't mean to cause any trouble. We came only to get a little information. That's all. Information, you say? We're telling the total truth. Well, the total truth is that we're an exploration team. And we really would love to leave with a treasure after all this work. But we don't want any if that's going to cause trouble. We'll be delighted to see if we just made it this far. Oh, please, you simply must believe me. Tier list of my favorite Pokemons. I can give you 1, 2, and 3. In order are, Zapdos, Metagross, and Haxorus. And right now, I think 4 might end up being Tinkerton. That one's already getting itself very, very high on my list. Well, okay, I believe you. Let me welcome you then. I am Yuxi, the guardian of Fogbound Lake. Pardon? Did you just say Yuxi? Yes, truly. I stand guard over something special that lies in Fogbound Lake. Now, let me escort you to Fogbound Lake. Please come this way. Yes, we would like to save. Wow, it's become dark outside. It may be a little difficult to see at night, but... Behold, Fogbound Lake. Wow! Ah, lots of little colorful sparkles in the air. It's so very incredible. Who would have guessed that a big lake could be high up on this plateau? And just look at this fluttering volbeat and... How do we pronounce that anyway? Is it Illumise or Illumise? Or Illumise? I have to look this one up too. Irumise is how it's pronounced in Japanese. So Illumise. Illumise. That's how I used to pronounce it. Actually, it doesn't even have a, I don't know how to read the phonetics here for Japanese. Illumise. Illumise? Or... God, I wish we had an actual phonetic guide to these. Oh well. This couldn't be more dazzling! Water constantly wells up from far below this place. It flows up so heavily that it has long formed this enormous lake. Good night, Kayla. Now cast your eyes to the glowing area at the lake's center. Sure, I can see it. It's shining up from beneath the waves. The bluish-green radiance, right? Step forward for a closer look. See, Usagi, that doesn't tell me if it's 2 syllables or 1 at the end. I need an actual pronunciation guide because English doesn't work like that. What could that be? I can't figure it out, but it's making my heart race. But why? Why should it stir me up so much? Why is my pulse speeding all of a sudden? That's fantastic, but... what is that? Oh, it seems so mystical. That is a time gear. What? Really and truly? That's a time gear. Yes, I guard the time gear. It's the sole reason I'm here. Others before you have tried to trespass here, but I used my Groudon illusion to chase most of them off. Groudon? How'd you do that? That is something I create using my psychic abilities. Like so. Wah! There's no need to be startled. As I've said, it's just an illusion. What you fought was no more than that. There have been others before who defeated my Groudon illusion. They managed to make their way to this spot. But they were trespassers, so I took away their memories, and thus protected the lake. Took away their memories? No, Skronko. Go away. Not now. The other Skronko. Oh, I almost forgot. We hope to ask you something, Yuxi. Let me introduce my partner, Neander. At present, a Pokemon. At one time, a human. Oh, really? A human? Oh, yes, but Neander has lost all memory of being a human. So, if we may ask, Have you met Neander here before, Yuxi? And did you maybe take away Neander's memory? Could that have happened? Has a human ever come here? Do you recall that ever happening, Yuxi? The answer is no. No human has ever come here. I should explain further. I erase only memories of Fogbound Lake. I cannot fully erase all memories from living beings. I had nothing to do with your friend's memory loss, nor anything to do with your friend's transformation into a Pokemon. The cause lies elsewhere. Oh, well, thanks anyway. So I guess that you haven't been here after all, Neander. Yuxi, we wanted to meet you to learn more about my partner. What's that? A time gear! A time gear! Well, too bad. We can't take a time gear. Wigglytuff! Wow! Fantastic! And who might this be? Oh, meet our guildmaster. Glad to meet you, friend. Friend. Glad to greet you, friend. Friend, amazing friend. Gaze upon this amazing view. I'm delighted we came. La-dee-la-dee-la-lee. Hurry it up, I've got errands to run. We are here at last. No time to catch our breath. We've got to hurry. Hey, someone's over there. Let's go.
Squawk?
It's Groudon. Spit it out. Ding. Don't eat me. I'm not tasty. Hello to one and all. So what's wrong? Guildmaster. Oh, never mind that. Everyone, look out there. It's spouting. Pretty. Huh? Iconic. Oh my, so shimmering. Yup, some kind of pretty. Yes, the lake geyser erupts every now and then. It sends up water, just like a fountain. And the time gear sends up illumination from below, while many Illumise and Volbeat glow upon the fountain of water. In harmony, they are the very vision of beauty. The treasure must be the view of Fogbound Lake. Are you taking in the view, Neander? This is utterly magical. It's really a shame that we didn't learn anything about your past, Neander. But I'm glad we came. I'm happy that I was able to share such a beautiful moment with everyone. I just couldn't be happier. I'm glad I came too. Sure, it's true that we never learned who I am. Hang on a minute. Yuxi said he didn't know me. But if that's true, how did I know about this place? And that time gear! When I see that time gear, why does my pulse race when I see it? And this unease I feel, what does it mean? God, you gotta love pixel art like that. So sorry to have disturbed you. Had a fantastic time. Friend. I shall not take away your memories of this place. You have earned my trust, but I must ask that you keep this place a secret. Surely, thank you. We all know what we need to do. You know, another time gear has been stolen. This one must stay safe. We won't ever say a word about this place. I swear it in the name of Wigglytuff's Guild. Please hold true to that promise. Okay, let's be on our way. I completely agree, Ara. This is one of my top 10 list. I might post my top 10 favorite game list later in the Discord, since it's, well, relevant to this discussion. Chat up, if you will. I'll hop to it, Guildmaster. Everyone, we're going back to the guild. Hooray! And so, the guild's long and challenging expedition finally came to an end. Wigglytuff and the members safely returned to the guild. For Neander and the apprentices, going to the guild meant taking up the standard training schedule. It was life as usual back at the guild. And so much more to uncover. The exploration team and Federation has sent a message. Neander's team was rewarded. Its treasure bag is now bigger. Wait, there's one more message. The special episode, Igglybuff the Prodigy, has been unlocked. To play a special episode, select it from the episode list from the top menu. Yes, I would like to save. And before we get any further in there, although that is a spoiler. Yeah, I have stuff I immediately need to do. Schedule probably gets posted later tonight or tomorrow. But no stream tomorrow. I'm going to be doing MechWarrior on Wednesday instead. Let's see. Is anyone doing Pokemon right now? We got one friend doing Pokemon. So, call it a Scrunko raid, why don't ya? And go give a hi to Faber. Immediately out of here. Thank you everyone for your attendance. Glad to see so many folks this evening, but for now, class is dismissed.